Hey everybody, volcanoes. Let's talk about them. First off, we know heat inside of Earth. Been there a long time. 4.5, 4.6 billion years from Earth's formation. That's the whole solar system, by the way. The whole solar system has been around for about 4.5, 4.6 billion years. And that heat comes out every once in a while. Sometimes it comes out through hot spots, which literally is just a hot area of magma that comes up. An example of a hot spot would be Hawaii. Yellowstone's a hot spot. By the way, look it up. Yellowstone is an insanely big volcano. And if it ever blows up, it's going to take out like a huge portion of like Western United States. Look that up. I'm serious. Big volcano, Yellowstone. Once again, so hot spots. Another way that volcanoes can happen is from divergent boundaries. So, if you know about continental drift, plates move apart and then magma fills up the gap. A great example of a divergent boundary volcano would be like Mount Kilimanjaro. That whole a portion of Africa, the Great Rift Valley, is actually breaking apart. And one day it will have broken apart off of Africa, kind of like Madagascar has. Also, the island country Iceland splitting apart, volcanoes, divergent boundaries. So those are some ways volcanoes are made. Another way that volcanoes are made, and probably the most like prevalent, would be from subduction. So a plate goes underneath another plate. Ocean's plates are the only plates that subduct. The plate that's subducting the most is the Pacific plate. All around, it's the Pacific plate subducting. So the Pacific Ocean is getting smaller and smaller. Anyways, that wet plate that goes into the mantle has some carbon in there. Well, that's going to go up, that stuff. It's going to mix with rocks. And that liquidy mix of mantle rock from the subduction, that's a little bit different than regular mantle rock. That's what causes volcanoes. So all around the Pacific Rim, you have different types of volcanoes. And that rim of the Pacific called the Ring of Fire. You've probably heard of that before, right? So yeah, volcanoes are really cool. There's different types of volcanoes. There's shield volcanoes that are really flat, cinder cone volcanoes that are pretty steep, or you have strata, also known as composite volcanoes, that are kind of like your very typical, kind of like Mount Fuji looking volcanoes. So yeah, volcanoes are super cool. Learn about the lava. There's different types of lava, like Pahoehoe, lava, and you've heard of obviously Mount St. Helens and like Mount Vesuvius, and that city that I'm losing the name right now. If I keep talking, maybe I'll think about it. Pompeii, got it. Anyways, but yeah, hope you thought that video was interesting. And yeah, volcanoes are cool. All right, stay curious.